Hi everyone, and welcome to Amy Explains, where we answer your questions about trans and/or media issues. Dorian Michel Vendin asks, what is the science behind being trans? Well, to answer this question, I'm going to make sure I'm dressed appropriately. Judging from Suicide Squad, this is how scientists dress, I think. There. This depends on which science you're talking about. From the developmental biology angle, our best guess is that hormonal levels in the womb predispose the brain towards having a gender identity that may be at odds from that which is expected from a shitty transphobic society. Sociologically speaking, being trans is correlated with the lower quality of life on pretty much every axis you can think of, like incarceration, lifespan, employment levels, income, representation in elected governments, participation in community services, that is like voluntary participation in community services, whether or not you are actually allowed to use a given service, whether or not you're allowed to travel, access to documentation, rates of infectious diseases, rates of being the victim of a violent crime, rates of being the victim of a sex crime, rates of suck. From an astronomical perspective, once a star passes the Chandrasekhar limit of 1.4 solar masses, it will eventually, at some point in the future, collapse in upon itself in a runaway fusion reaction, fusing heavier and heavier elements until it passes the aforementioned Chandrasekhar limit, then exploding in a supernova, creating a lot of the heavy elements that we're used to. The supernova rushes out at like 20% of the speed of light, depositing heavy elements throughout the universe, and many of those heavy elements go on to form trans people. Science. Thanks everyone, that's been Amy Explains for this week, and remember, if you want to see more, like and subscribe, and the Switch is now available on Vimeo. Link is below, not in my pants, but in the description. If you want to get a copy for yourself or a friend or a community group, you can do it right there. So that's it. Thanks for watching.